Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a Let's Build video. What are Let's Build videos? What they're all about. Well, Let's Build video, I take a model kit and I show you how to put it together. If there's any areas of concern on the sprue, as in chains, pipes, anything that could break when you're trying to snip it and clean it, I'll give you guys a heads up. If there's anything that's different numbered wise from the sprue to the instructions, I'll give you guys a heads up and let you know. I'll show you the piece that you should be having, so even if it's numbered differently, you've got a visual aid to help you out. If you suffer dyslexia or just struggle with instruction in general, again, this is a visual aid to help you. If you are interested in models for a specific army that you don't have, or models for an army you do have but you're not sure how difficult they are to put together, again, this is a visual aid to help you out. These Let's Build videos are designed to help everyone of any age or skill level, anyone that's new to the hobby or that's a veteran of the hobby, just to give you a heads up and make you aware of, anything that you need to be aware of and show you how easy things are. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so you would have seen from the thumbnail, I'm going to build Aeldari Windriders. This is the last models from the Aeldari Combat Patrol box, so I thought I'd just get that out of the way, as the last Let's Build was the Neophyte Hybrids, which are just on the table in front of me. So that's the Shadow Throne box done, so I thought I'd just get this one out of the way and get this done. Now, for everyone that's new, we're going to go over tools needed. As usual, mold line scraper. Now you can use a hobby knife or some sort of sharp surgical blade. If you're using a sharp tool, just be careful because it's sharp. Let anyone in the house know you're using a sharp tool so nobody scares you by accident. Make sure cats can't get to you or there's no little hands around. We have clippers, most useful part of our kit. Now I use this wonderful stuff. It's called sanding sponge. It's basically sandpaper with sponge in the middle. Okay, now you got sanding sponge and sanding block. Sanding sponge is more flexible, sanding block is more rigid. It both does the same thing. It's perfect for chains and pipes and delicate pieces that you don't really want to put too much pressure on with the mold line scraper. Now, this is also brilliant when you put the model together and you go, oh, I missed this bit of mold line here, or that looks, I'm not happy with that bit of, looks like a bit of mold line there, I'm not happy with it. This is perfect for that. You can get this in a hardware shop next to the sandpaper or the wallpaper, that type of area. Sometimes it's in between those, sometimes it's with one of those, sometimes it's section all by itself, but that would put you in general vicinity. It's a plastic kit, so plastic glue. So for everyone that's new, what we do now is we have a look at the sprue and ascertain what's what to make our job a lot easier. Now, first of all, it has a flying stand, which is fantastic. So we have the base of the bike. We have the little bits that go on the side to give him his aerodynamic-y with the shell that goes on top of the bike. We have, that's the other side of the bike, I presume. Yeah, that's the other side of the bike. So there's one side, second side. There's underneath of the chassis. We have a head, body parts. We have a little steering column. We have all these little bits that are probably going to be some sort of dorsal fins or something like that. I'm not too sure, but there's this little this little command piece. It gives him his heads up display, his legs. Now he's got 3 guns, twin shrunken catapults, shrunken cannon, or a scat laser. There's his hands, and I think that's going to be the bit that goes on the back of the jet bike to propel it along. So I'm going to just get it set up and come back to you with the first pieces. So the first 2 pieces we need, number 2, which is this piece here, and number 1, which is the other piece, identical piece. So I'm going to snip them, clean them, and I'll show you how they go together. Right, so these 2 pieces just clip into each other like that. Very, very straightforward. Okay. you can see that both identical, but just opposite way around. They go on together like that. Now at this stage, when I glue it together, I'm not going to worry too much about the join line, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that go over the top and everything else. And now when I've finished this guy, I'll then look at the join line. If that join line was on show, then I'll just put a little bit of glue across it. So I'm going to glue these two pieces together, come at you for the next piece. Right, so the next piece we need is number 4, which is this lovely little piece here. I'm going to snip it, clean it, I'll show you how it goes on. Right, so this is very, very straightforward. So this piece has this sort of jagged edge, this little bit that comes up and comes down, and the other side is quite smooth. So the jagged edge, it just slots on like so. Gives you your lovely little jet black look. Now you could actually, once you finish gluing model, you could actually get a little bit of cotton wool and sticky coming out of there. And then when you paint it up, just paint it as flames coming out. That's something a bit, you know, a bit different, but you can do that if you want to. So the next piece we need is number 3. Yeah, which is this little console bit. That piece isn't his little steering column. That's actually where his feet go. I thought it was his steering column, but it's nice where his feet go. Anyway, number 3 is little steering column. So I'm going to snip it off, clean it down, show you how it goes on. This is another one that's very, very simple. You can see on the back, there's that, I've put glue in already, but you can see that funny shape, the little curved bit there, and then there's a funny little square bit that just sits in there, like so. Very, very simple. So the next piece that we need is, we're going to go with number 6, which is the thing that I thought was a steering column, but it's not. That's what his feet. I'm going to snip it, clean it, I'll show you how it goes on. Right, so it's another very, very simple piece. I can pick it up. Right, so underneath there's that funny piece there. I've put some glue on it already. This just slots in like so. Did I put that the right way or the wrong way? No, I put that the wrong way. It slots in that way. So basically when you look at the foot pieces, that little curved piece at the front, it's very simple to do it the wrong way around like I just did, but because using plastic glue, it's very simple just to change it. Now we need number 5, which is this crazy little piece here. That's what it looks like, the other side. So I'm going to snip that off, clean it down, and show you how it goes on. Right, so this piece goes in here, at the front here. I've put a bit of glue. Now you can, as you can see, one bit sticks out. It's like a little L shape. So when you look at this, you'll see this little L shape. So basically, we spin it around, plug it in, there we have it. Very, very straightforward. So the next piece we need, all these pieces there, we're going to start getting into the whole pieces now. Right, so we'll start with number 8, which is this wing. I'm going to snip it, clean it, I'll show you how it goes on. Now number 9 is going to go on exactly the same way, but the opposite side. But I'll show you number 8 first, and then you'll know how to do the other one. Right, just be careful with this, because I cut my finger on that sharp piece there. It's very sharp. Basically, you take it like this. It just slots in there like that. And we have one wing. Now that, when it slots in, it's actually a square hole that comes out the other side. So you can go straight through, yeah? So the other one will slot in next to it. So the other one is number 9, goes in the opposite side. I'm going to snip that, clean that, and glue that into place now, and I'll come back to you for the next piece. Right, so the next piece needed is number 10, which is this little piece. There's 2 of them. We'll need number 10 first of all, so I'm going to snip it, clean it, I'll show you how it goes on. Right, so again, this is very, very straightforward without me knocking the camera. This little piece, yeah, there's a little bubble bit sticking on the end of it. That goes in here, like so. So now we have that crazy little piece. Now number 11, which is the other piece, the other one of these, goes in the other side here, exactly the same way. I'll show you where it is again. So we just took number 10, number 11's there, so I'm going to snip it, clean it, glue that in, and then come back to you for the next piece. Right, so the next piece needed is number 7, which is this piece here. Now we're in a little conundrum, because the instructions are telling me you have a choice of the top piece being 19, 20 or 21. Now this is the top piece, and this is number 16. I've looked at the rest of the sprues of this in the combat patrol box, and they're all identical. So I don't know if that means if you bought a box of these, you'd have the different tops or not. I don't know. Or if the mistake was made for the combat patrol box, I don't know. But anyway, what we need is this piece and this piece. I'm going to strip them off, clean them down. I'll show you how they go together and go onto the bike itself. And so the first part is this one piece, which literally slides in there, goes to there, so you have the little hole showing. Yeah, nice and easy. Slide it in. So I'm going to glue it into place and then come back to you for the other piece. And so the next piece is very straightforward. I'll readjust a bit of glue on it. Just sits over the top, like so. So you've still got that little bit in the middle there showing. Yeah, very nice, very easy. So the next piece we need is going to be, let me knock in the camera again, sorry guys. You have a choice between 45, sorry, there's two 45s here, both the same. Let me see what that is on here. Is it even on here? No, it's not even on here. Hold on, let me have a look. Am I looking at this right? It looks like that piece. Yeah, it is that piece. Right, so the instructions have it numbered up as 45, but it's actually number 32. Okay, that's the piece there. But what it's saying is, it's got a little pin that sticks out. It said you can have it with the pin, or snip the pin off and have it without. I'm going to cut it out first of all, give it a clean down, and see, dry fit, see how it goes. I think I already see how it goes, because it goes in the top here. I think I'll leave the pin on it. Okay, so I'll snip it off, clean it down, and I'll show you how it goes in, and then we'll go to the next piece. Right, so I put some glue in there already. This pin is going to go in there without me dropping it. Okay, so the best way to put it in is like that, and then just let it find its mark, pushing it in gently. Come on. I think I'm going to have to take the hands to snip that pin off. So I want to go in. So one more try. Nope. So snipping that pin off makes it sit in there nice and easier. Yeah. It's straightforward. As soon as I snipped it off, it went straight in. Now, the next piece that we need is number 15 here. Okay. The instructions are telling me, yeah, number 15. So I'm going to snip it clean now, show you how it goes on. Right, so there is two holes on that. I've put some glue in there already. And there's 2 pins. So the 2 pins go into the 2 holes so. Nice and easy. So the next thing we have to do is decide what weapon we're having. Okay, now I've looked through the rules of this. They all come with twin linked shrunken catapults, okay, as standard. Any number of models can upgrade to a scatter laser, which is this badass weapon. Any number of models can upgrade to a shrunken cannon. This is actually a nuts unit because it's between 3 to 9 Windriders, which is absolutely nuts. So you could have 9 Windriders going around. Now, don't get me wrong, these aren't heavy weapons in that sort of sense. I think the scatter laser does 6 shots, AP 0 and 1 damage apiece. And I think the shrunken cannon does 3 shots. I think it's AP -1, 2 damage apiece. And these guys, I can't remember how many shots they do, but I know they're twin linked and assault, so you can advance them and still shoot these off. And I think they're only like AP 0, damage 1, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm going to probably arm most of the squad with one or 2 of these weapons. Even if you did a squad of 9, my best advice would be 3 with the scatter laser, 3 with the shrunken cannon, and 3 with the twin linked. So even if you advance unit, at least 3 models can still shoot. Or even if you move up and then you've got the 3 twin linked ones to shoot first, and then the heavier ones to shoot later, like further down. Anyway, I'm going to take the shrunken cannon off. This is what I'm going to give this guy. That's number 13. The scatter laser is number 14. And the basic one they come with is number 12, the twin shrunken catapults. Right, so basically there's 2 pins in there. There's a mad little bit there. 2 pins just slot into there. They all slot in the same way, so there's no panic. So the only hole underneath now is this round one. That is for flying stand going to. Okay, so whatever flying stand you choose to have it, that's what goes into it. But we'll get onto that a little bit later on. Right, so the next piece is needed. Again, this is where it gets a little bit confusing, especially for you new guys, because we need the body now. But it's saying you got a choice between 26, which is this one, 27 or 28. Body part. And there's only one body part on here. Okay, but it's saying, and this is where it gets really confusing, it's saying that front body part 26 goes with back body part 23. Front body part 27 goes with 24, which is this one. So these are the 2 parts we can go with. They should fit each other nicely anyway. But so I'm going to snip these 2 off, and I don't need to show you how to go because I showed you on the Aeldari Guardians. That just slots in the back here. Okay, so I'm going to snip them down, I'm going to snip them off and glue them in to each other, and then come back for the next piece. Right, so the next thing is the helmet, which is, again, this is where it's weird because it's telling me I've got a choice between 33, 34, 35. This is 19, and that's only head on there. So I don't know, it's a bit mad. Like I said, the sprue from the box might be slightly different. You might get like another little sprue that has the extra different body parts on, and the extra heads and stuff. I don't know because it's from the Combat Patrol box, like I said. So I'm going to snip the head off. The head goes straight on the top there. Okay, now it's sort of went together. Still a little bit of a mad gap, but when I put the arms on, what I'll do is I'll put the plastic glue into that little gap and just seal it up. And so the next thing we need are the legs. Again, the instructions are telling me 29 and 30. This is saying 30. Let's focus in. Come on, focus in. 30 and 31. there's no more legs on here. But anyway, I'm going to snip them off, clean them down, and it's very self-apparent how they go on. They go onto the bottom of the body, one either side. So he's going to be like in a squatting type position. Okay. Right, so they're on. The best way to do it is to line up the leg with the bum cheek, basically, to give you a position. Now I'm going to put him on the bike, as so. Yeah, I haven't glued him on, I've just slotted him on. The reason I've slotted him on, because the legs numbers are wrong, I don't want to, you can already see the back of his leg, there's a bandy for me. But when I take the arms off and glue the arms on, he's meant to be holding the steering column. So at least if I can get the arms on and glue them onto there, then I can drop a bit of glue onto his backside and glue him to the seat. And just have him sort of 90% correct. Just because for whatever reason they give me the wrong numbers in there. Let me just double check. So there's one. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the second one. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yeah, it is the same. They're all the same. All the sprues are the same. Oh my goodness me. The only difference is that's number 17, that's number 18. And this one was, the chassis for this one was number 16. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. But I can see 27, 28 bodies. I don't know. What the hell they... Anyway. I thought I'd just double check just in case I have got just in case there was another little sprue with all the extra bits on it. But anyway, I'm going to take the arms off again. The arms in the instructions are telling me 31, 32. This is saying 22, 23. Okay. It's bizarre, I know, but this kit has probably been the one with the most numbers that are wrong on the instructions to this. With that said, some of them are options, but still, like the chassis is telling me 19, 20, 21, and they're 16, 17, 18, so that's bizarre. Now, it's also what the instructions are telling me is to glue him to the jet bike first, which would make sense, because then you'd know if it's whereabouts you are. But I'm actually going to drop a bit of glue on his backside and push him back onto there. I'm going to snip these off, clean these down. Now one goes one side, one goes the other. It's pretty, the thumbs are on the inside of the hand, and they are actually like that, so they do connect onto the handlebars. So I'm going to snip them, clean them, glue them onto him, and glue him onto handlebars, and get a bit of glue onto the little foot pedals holding him his feet, and then I'll come back to you for some next piece. Wow, that was hard. Now what I did, I had the legs on him obviously, but I went to put him on here, and the legs kept trying to come away, and so I was like, damn it. So what I did was glued the arm onto him, and then had him in roughly that position, but without touching the jet bike. I then put some glue on the handlebars, glue on the seat, and just a little dab of plastic glue on each of the footrests. I put them on, used the hobby knife just to push the arms down so they connected with the handles, and then I used the same hobby knife to make sure the feet were roughly that's not on there, but I can see the glue between the two that I do. The same with that one, so that's touching. But well, I don't know if that's because the wrong numbers are on the instructions, and I don't know. But there's no more instructions for them. It's only one page. Yeah, it's only one page. So how bizarre. Let's have a look. So this one is the same, 30, 31 as the legs, which is wrong. It should be 20, it's telling me 29 and 30. This one is the same, 30, 31 for the legs, 30, 31 for the legs. The only thing that seems to be different is the top chassis. That's bonkers. Right, okay, so the heads, again, that's saying 20, they're saying 21. And the last one, yeah, 30, 31 for the legs, 20 and 21 for the heads. That is absolutely bonkers. And 25 and 28, 29 and 27 for the bodies. Yeah, that's absolutely... Okay, 28 and 25 is correct. That's the correct one. 27 and 29. No, see, 27 is the front body part, which is this piece here. And then it's saying 24 is the one that goes with it. The other body part is 26 and saying 23 goes with it. Well, that's 29. The back body part is... That's absolutely bonkers. I don't know why that is. Why all the parts are different. And there's a lot of parts that are numbered differently to the instructions, which is bonkers. Again, the arms are saying 22, 23, 22, 23. Yeah, they're all 22, 23. But the instructions is telling me 30, 31, 32. Wow. That's bonkers. If you guys have any thoughts or comments about that, chuck it below. Or if you've bought the Windriders in an actual box and not the combat patrol box, if you've had the same problem in the box, let me know. If the instructions in the box are exactly what's on the sprues, then again let me know, because that means the combat patrol instructions are wrong. Not wrong, but they're just, the numbers are wrong. Now, so what happens now with this guy is you would take the flying stand, this big ball bit at the back, at the top. Okay, there's two big ball things. They're both different heights, as you can see. Now these little pins at the bottom, they fit into this badass. So as you just slot into that hole there. Some people will spray that and gravel it and everything else. I don't usually do that because I just think they look better. And then it goes into that hole there. Now, I'm not going to do that right now. When you do it, don't use plastic glue for this. Use super glue. Okay, because plastic glue will take it because it's plastic, but super glue will just give it that bit extra. But what you're meant to do, what the instructions are telling you to do, is you pull it into that, and then you can pivot him side to side. So you know, obviously a bit of glue then to make sure you've got the. Why is it saying just? No, it's not saying any glue. It's saying just put it on there, which is weird. You'd have to glue it in there to make sure it's safe. Anyway, what I'm going to do with this is when that's dry, I'll probably have to put the others off camera. There's no point me showing you the rest because they're all the same. When that dries, I will have the rest of them as well. I'll turn them upside down first and just give the all the way underneath a black spray down. Okay, not only that, it catches it from every angle underneath as well then. And then when that's dry, I'll flip them all over and give a spray down from the top. And then when that's dry, that's when I'll glue them into their bases and they're ready to work away on paint on. But that is actually just not annoyed me, but it's just like something that's so easy to build. Why are the numbers wrong? First off. Secondly, putting the little guy together onto there is an absolute pain in the ass. It's easy, he does go on, but he is a pain in the ass. Sorry, the puppy heard me talking and just come barking. Who's that out there? Oh, get lost, you stupid dog. Now, in terms of difficulty, in terms of building it, I'd probably give it, the jet bike, I'd probably give it 2. It's so simple to build. The little guy and putting him on top, I'd probably push up to maybe a 4, because it's a pain in the ass. It's not impossible, but you've literally got to put the body together first. Do you know, I wouldn't even put the head on. It's dangerous to put the head on at the same time as the body and legs. I wouldn't even put the head on until afterwards. I'll tell you why. If you look at him, back of his head, look, it's where the glue's come away a little bit when I'm trying to hold him. So if I just drop it like that, it gives me a bit more of a dynamic look. But anyway, I would put the body together first, then glue the legs in, Best off using plastic glue because it gives you playtime. Then I would glue the arms on because the arms go into the slot. As you see, that's not even in there properly. Holy smokes. I would glue the arms into it first. Because see, look, that's perfect. That one just doesn't look right. I'd glue the arms on first, and then put the glue on the handles, on the little foot pedals, and on the bum on the seat, and then put the model on. And then, like I said, use the hobby knife. I should have filmed it, but it was very time consuming and very tedious, and I didn't want to say any swear words on camera. And then just use this to maneuver him, lift the arm up and hook it on, because once the glue's on the handle and the hand goes onto the glue, it'll give it a bit of tackiness and a bit of stay. And then you just make sure the feet are on, push the bum down, nice and easy, and then put the head on afterwards. Because when I'm trying to do it, the head was in the way and it kept being, as you saw, just coming off a little bit, not too much. Not coming off, but just the plastic glue was just stretching a little bit where it's sort of semi-dry. So in terms of that, I'd push it up to a 4. In terms of the instruction numbers telling me one set of numbers and it's a different set of numbers, for me, I can look at the sprue and go, okay, no, something's wrong here, and then look at the other sprue and realise, no, they've numbered it all wrong. But for you guys that are just doing it, starting out on it, you'd be scratching your head thinking, what the hell, am I missing something from the box? Or, you know, I'd probably push it up to a 5 just because of that fact. Now, don't get me wrong, if one of you guys have built a box of these, not from the Combat Patrol, just a normal box of these, and you tell me, you know, the instructions in the actual box are spot on, then it's just a mistake in the Combat Patrol box, and I'll push, you know, then difficulty rating, I'll give it probably a 4, just because he's a pain in the ass to put together. And this piece was sharp, actually, cut my finger. These dorsal fin pieces, just cut my finger. So be careful with that when you're doing it, guys. Yeah, I'd say 4 to 5, just based on those facts. I mean, you guys, if you guys have built these, chuck comment below and give me your experience of them, what you find, how you found them, and everything else. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing and helps the channel grow in a massive, massive way. And it really means a lot to me. Just gone 700 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely huge. You know, massive thank you to all you guys who subscribed. Everyone smash the thumbs up button. So again, that triggers YouTube to share this video with more and more people and makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Until next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Take it easy.